Welcome back. So if you haven't seen it, I recently reacted to Arijit Singh, and many of you commented that I needed to hear this particular singer next. So today we are listening to Shreya Ghoshal. I chose a live performance from 2012, and unfortunately this video does not have English subtitles, so I've got my translation pulled up and I will be following along separately. Here we go. Okay. Oh, what a beautiful voice. Wow. I'm always pleased when I hear a singer and their speaking voice matches their singing voice. Like, as soon as she started talking, sounded very bright, very light, and a higher tessitura than a lot of female vocalists. I'm gonna rewind just a smidge. I love watching artists perform and like communicating to sound engineers and, you know, bands like what they need. And she did a little sort of motion to say like, hey, I need a little bit more in the monitor. Let me go back a smidge. Right there. I just love all those little turns. They're so beautiful. I know the audio quality of this recording isn't great, but she sounds phenomenal. And especially considering that she was having trouble hearing herself at the beginning of this, it just speaks volumes to her professionalism and also her musicianship. Oh, I want to hear that again. What a beautiful example of like register, like blending and transition. Obviously she's singing in head voice, but she's also using mixed voice to get more power and edge and a little bit of bite into her sound, and it's so pretty. Wow. The agility with, I don't know if you would call them runs considering the genre of music, but it sounds like it to me. I mean, just like coloratura, you know, like fioratura, whatever you want to call like these fast moving notes and these passages of like many notes. Beautiful, and it takes a lot of dexterity to do that. The other thing I'm so impressed by is, and I mentioned the same thing when I first heard Arijit, but the amount of control these singers have over their resonators, like whether or not they're taking advantage of head resonance, nasal resonance, chest resonance, like obviously, you know, all of them together create a very balanced sound, but to be able to alternate back and forth between one or two of them is just, it's so lovely. Oh, and you know, the other thing I wanted to mention is even though, like, in some passages she's using a lot of nasal a lot of nasal resonance, it doesn't sound like whiny or pinched. It still sounds very full, and so you can hear that open throat, open pharynx technique. How beautiful is that? I want to hear all of that again. So to begin with, she's not putting too much pressure on her chords. Like, it's just such a light, beautiful, warm sound. And then she brings them together, puts everything a little bit more forward, and creates that gorgeous, like, bright, present sound. Ugh. What a beautiful tone. I feel like the first time you hear any singer, there are certain characteristics that sort of stand out amongst others, and that was it for me. Just how inviting and sweet and just stunning her tone is. I did notice during my quest to find a performance of hers that she was an artist in residence at Berklee College of Music the same time I was in Boston, but I didn't know who she was, and sadly I didn't see her perform. Please do let me know what you guys think I should hear from her next, but yeah, thank you guys so much for introducing me to this wonderful singer. Thank you for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.